All right, boys, we live. I'm gonna throw in some background audio really quickly. First, you gotta just get some audio going in here.
Hey, it's me.
Oh, of course, right away, man. Sarah V ad. So, hold up here. We're gonna mute this. I think this is how we do it.
Help me stay hydrated and healthy looking.
Never mind, it's picking up through my mic. So hold on. All right, yo. I know I'm loud, but you gotta do what you gotta do, man. We fucking made it, man. Dmdl draft review. Now, I know it's gonna look weird for a little bit. I have to get everything set up properly with the document. So I'm gonna hope this don't fuck it up. I think I have it good. If the screen's messed up, my thing is delayed by about 10 seconds. So I won't be able to see your things until 10 seconds later. It's weird, I know, but we trying our best here, man. And if it's cut off, then I'm sorry. Do I know what? No, it actually worked perfectly. I had it to finally load on my phone because that's my other monitor today, as I don't got any time. But we are here, season 3. We're gonna start with our PAL Dex division. Oh, I got ads.
with the Scotiabank Ultimate Package.
Yeah, man, we got fucking ads. So this is my fault for not having YouTube Premium because I'm a broke fucking teenager. But it's only 2. They shouldn't be okay. This one here we can definitely skip. So my bad about that, guys. It's fine, man. We got Zelda and chill. So continuing on. The music is so loud. Okay, then let me shorten that and take more time out of this. Because Murr, of course, you know, his fucking boomer ears need to have this music quieter. Don't worry, it's quiet now. But we're here. Continuing now. We're finally able to start with our our Dratini division draft. And just really quickly, we're going to go through a little bit of a recap on the coaches to start. We got the Bounty Hunters, coached by Evan. Cold Palmer, coached by M2 Carbine. Killing Cash, coached by X Ninja. The Del City Darumakas, coached by Litherin. The Twin City Torteras, coached by Tyler96. The Galaxy Grabbers, coached by Brobbles. The Glasgow Glowrose, coached by yours truly, the Washstoner. The Aurora Ninetails, coached by Dobacito. I think it's Miku Mimikyus, coached by Gilga. The Texas Go-Goats, coached by Audette Aaron. The Long Island Landerers, coached by Wyvern. The Hectic Hydreigons, coached by Trancel. The Addicted and Evicted, coached by Ball Diddleman. The Moggen Miniors, coached by Sky. The Tijuana Tyranitar, coached by, I feel stupid here, I forget the fucking coach's name. This is the only one I will actually fucking forget. I always know I do it. I do this all the time. Who is it? Table guy. The other guy. Sorry about that, Table. And the Driving Kroonkrodiles, coached by Mothmouse. Now, with all that being said, this gives us the time to go right into our first pick team. Yeah, Mark, the Fairfield Ferrothorns, they're in the trash already, so we don't gotta worry about those. Kidding. God, I'm not that fucking rude. Holy cow. They're in the second half. But we are gonna move on with our first team here, being the Hectic Hydreigons and Trance. Now, this is gonna be the format for this specific coach reveal / coach draft analysis / draft reveal. This is going to be a simple talk like this with prior seasons, MVP predictions from me, of course, and just the roster on the side. And we're just going to talk about them for a little bit. Now, this team has a lot of mods that I've used very recently on them, being Dragapult, which I have currently in UNPL, so I have a lot of experience with that. Terapagos, which I had last season in this league. Ogerpon, I've used a lot. Iron Hand, I used last season. Tinkaton, I've used before, etc. Very, very cool Fairy Steel Dragon Core with Tinkaton taking up both those types in Fairy and Steel. Vaporeon for Wish Pass on this team's absolutely incredible. As soon as you can get a Wish Passer with Dragapult, you kind of just fucking win. So yeah, the Terra Captains on this team are also pretty interesting. We have Terra Piloswine, Terra Weezing, and Terra Magmortar. I would love to see a Terra Flying Neutralizing Gas Weezing set come at some point. Will it? Probably not. Do I want it to? Yes. Piloswine, wonderful defensive Terra Captain. Eviolite Terra Water is just the basic with Stealth Rocks. It can do a lot. And they got Magmortar. Magmortar can go different ways. It could go Scarfed, it can go Banded, it can go Specs, it can go AV with defensive Flame Body. There's just so much. And of course, the MVP prediction on this team is the Dragapult. As I feel like just a regular Dragon Dance Pult kind of just fucking sweeps through teams. Especially with it also having the capability of going Choice Specs and just damage. Yeah. Not really much more to say. But I will complete it with this. This team has everything except for a very good Dark Resist. I understand, right? Actually, wait, no, not Dark. I don't know what I was thinking. Fighting. Meant to say Fighting. They don't have really good Fighting Resist. Dragapult's immune, of course. The Terapagos is super effective. Ogerpon super effective. Iron Hand does not resist it. Tinkaton does not resist it. Manabuds does not resist it. Your resists are Mesprit and Weezing. So, not the best. But, Definitely one of the better ranked teams in the league. I say this team can definitely make playoffs if Translo can use it properly. Next up, it's time for your washed Onus team, man. So just a little bit of experience from me. I have been in all of the Dmdl seasons 1 through 3, and I have yet to make playoffs because I'm fucking washed. Yeah, but I have a very interesting team here this season, and I cannot wait to use it personally. I'm the one who's going to be testing out the Xianpao this season. Xianpao, I almost banned it, but with some talks over with some friends, we decided to keep it unbanned and just let it fly, because, you know, we are a league who influences fun, and fun is a fun thing to do. So, I apologize about that. I had to go get some water. But, of course, you guys can always just chat about fucking teams, you know. I can take these opinions and, you know, we can talk about them, make them a little bit longer, instead of, like, 2.5 minutes for one. But, oh, God. By the way, if I have to take a break at some point, I got some weird fucking broncho spasms from hockey. I know, sweat, but they hurt. Okay, so, Pow, once again continuing, one of the Pokemon that we're testing this season. This thing can run Boot, Swords Dance, Banded, Ice Shard, so many things this thing can do. Cannot wait to try it out, honestly. I've never used POW before, and most leagues do allow POW, but, you know, we're just testing it out. I also get to use a couple mons that I've wanted to use again for a while now in Raging Bolt, Clodsire, and the Thwackey. Because, yeah, I feel like those three can just, they pair really well together, especially with the grassy terrain getting set for Thwackey, which could lead to Terra Drifblim sweeps if I really want. Yeah, I'm not going to go too much in depth on this. I probably will post a team builder either later today or tomorrow. Because, yes, I think I'll be uploading this league fully alongside PWC. It's options. I thought they were going to be this, and you'll see a draft review either today or tomorrow. Or the BHA, which I just got back into. So, yeah, you'll know. No matter what, though, both teams are absolutely fire, and we're going to have some pretty good games. So the MVP prediction from my team, is Xianpao or Cinderace. I want to talk about Cinderace for a little bit before I skip. Cinderace, I've never used it before, but this thing can go absolutely crazy. Choice Band and Pyro Ball just fucking nukes everyone. Literally everyone, man. Clodsire, you guys know I like to run myself a good Cursed Clodsire set. I got this bitch to 17 kills in UDL low tier, season 1. So, I take full credit for that. The last mon that I want to talk about before leading is my Avalugg. I have Avalugg in PWC, as you guys have seen very clearly. But Avalugg low-key cooks with Terra. Especially this form, man. We're going to build Terra Fairy, recover, do some funny shit with it. Last thing, I know I said last thing a couple times ago. The only issue with this team is that my Ghost immunity is a fucking Zangoose. So, Ghost might be a little bit of an issue for me. But I think I should be fine. I think, at least. If I could play my cards properly and not have to deal with any Dragapults this season, which I actually don't know, I haven't looked at the schedule that much, then we should be fine. If not, Terra on something for Ghost. We'll be fine. Yeah, but next team, we got the third pick in Table Guide, in the Tijuana Tyrantars. Now, this is where we get into fun shit, man. Whew. Alright, so, this team has a very interesting Fairy Steel Dragon Core in Iron Valiant, Jirachi, and Latios. I'm also using a lot of these mons as we currently speak. Valiant, Thunderous Therian, no, not Thunderous Therian. Iron Valiant, Latios, and Terra Lapras are all being used by me in PWC right now. So, I'm very familiar with these. Petron, I believe, is an incredible defensive piece alongside Valiant. They're both weak to Psychic, but not the biggest issue, honestly. The team has very good removal in Rapid Spin Zarina, and I'm pretty sure Talonflame gets defog still. Could be wrong. But the Scarf potential on this team is also absolutely insane. Scarf Zarina, Scarf Thunderous, Scarf Lottie. I've even seen the Scarf Petron before. Really, we're going that way. Petron goaded from Mark? Yeah, 100% it is, man. Malignant Change just goes brrrr. But I also think this team's going to be very annoying if you do play it. Sadly, Table Guy has 0 experience in our league, so I'm not able to tell you guys how he plays normally. Even though normally I could do that for a lot of these coaches. But I have no clue. He could fucking bring physical Petron for all I know week 1. And I would not know. So the MVP prediction for this team that I have is either going to be Iron Valiant or the Terra Lapras. Now, Lapras with Terra is one of the best Terra mods in the whole game. I personally think that it's just amazing with it. Especially since it gets access to Water Absorb, so you could really, if you want, just run like a Terra Ground or Terra Rock, and just kind of fuck some things up. Like, for instance, I played a Quackle Ball, I ran Terra Ground Water Absorb with Whirlpool. It was fun. Iron Valiant's here because it's fucking Iron Valiant. I don't know what else to say, really. Booster, it's gonna get a kill every game unless you fucking sack it like an idiot, like I do sometimes. But Mark's coming in with a Banded Poltergeist. Sheesh, definitely, man. If this man runs Banded Petron, I will be so happy. I want him to run it. Week 1. Week 1. Do you hear me, Table Guy? I don't know if you can. But, if you're here, week 1, Terra, I don't care. Terra Ghost fucking Poltergeist, I'll let you do it. That's all I really got for this team. Not much to say. Next up, we got Evan. Evan has one of the scariest teams in the league. I'm literally shitting my pants as I see this thing. We got his prior seasons being season 1, where I think he made semifinals. I have no clue. And this season, as he's back to play and hopefully win this time around. Now, he's a very, very interesting core at the top here with his Fairy, Dragon, Steel being Hatterene, and Poliod, and Gouging Fire. Oh my god. I keep yawning. I apologize for this, guys. I should not be this tired. I also love the Fire Grass Water Core here with Gouging Fire, Meowscarada, and Quackle Ball, alongside Spectre. Now, this team is so well balanced. He has Rock type. His main issue on this team is really going to be that removal. I understand he has Hatterene and Rapid Spin Quackle Ball, but does he really want to run Rapid Spin Quackle Ball every fucking week? That's what I thought. So he's kind of forced into bringing Hatterene most games just for hazards, which is a little bit of an issue. But who knows? He might be fine. I trust Evan. MVP predictions, I see Gouging Fire absolutely picking up some Dragonite sweeps at some point in the season. Quackle Evolve with Aqua Step shenanigans, and Meowscarada with just some random choice scarf sets, honestly. Meowscarada is just that all-around decent mod. Flower Trick, Play Rough, U-Turn, Triple Axle, Knockoff, covered everywhere. That's really what the point is on that one. My favorite mod, though, on this team is definitely going to be Crocodile. I feel like on this team, Crook can do so much defensively and offensively, whereas it could run Choice Banded Earthquake sets to sweep games in the end game once Gouging and Meowscarada did their cleanup. But it also could be defensive with like Rocks and Rocky Helmet for other stupid things like Dark type that scare him. Yeah, but the team's balance is really good. I do love the Terra Rotom Frost this generation. Have not gotten a chance to use it. I think it's a pretty fucking good Terra Captain though, man. And if it's used properly, it could do some stuff with screens and reflect and all that stuff. Terra Swalot, interesting. Do I think it's going to come to most games? No. Could it? 100%. And Misdreavus, that's just a Calm Mind sweeper right there at the end. People should watch out for that. I will say that right now. Misdreavus is scary. Alright, with the 5th pick, we have Brauble's Coach of the Galaxy Grabbers. He's got a very interesting team here that is going to be the one that I talk about for a while here. So, Water, Fire, Grass is finished with Whimsicott, Volcarona / Torracat, and Swampert. Whereas his Dragon Fairy Steel Core is Whimsicott, Iron Crown, Dragonite. Now, is that a good core? No, not at all. His Fairy type being a Whimsicott kind of shits on him, but that's not my fault. That's his. Zapdos kind of out of place on this team. I understand you want that defensive electric type, but it's kind of just out of place, really, man. Braubles, though, has played 0 prior seasons in the Dmdl, and not much to really say about this team. Bandit Urshifu about to go crazy though. That's why I have it as one of my MVPs for his team alongside Dragonite. Dragonite, multi-scale, weakness policy, agility, kind of just goes every fucking week. I also do think Volcarona could have been an MVP, but Quiver and all that stuff, you know, it's just kind of too weak in the end. Mark coming in with the cores are overrated. Cores are kind of overrated. What I do is I just draft what I can. Don't really worry about the cores. Of course, the only ones I'll like really put in place are the grounded poison and ground type. That's it. Which, that's the one issue with this team. There's no grounded poison type. So I don't know what this team's gonna do in the toxic spikes, especially because his removal is, well, his removal's Donphan. Isn't bad. It's very good actually. But he might have a little bit of an issue when it comes to hazard spam. So with all that being said, the last thing I want to talk about is Terra Feridraff and Terra Mabostiff. Starting with Mabostiff, Strong Jaw Crunch is fucking scary. I have dealt with Mabostiff before, as I have it terrored in Dmdl Season 2. So yeah, my bad about this. I gotta get my co-host in here, so I don't gotta do all the talking. But Dragonite, love that thing. I want to touch one more on it. This team's gonna do either really fucking good or really fucking shit. I'm sorry, Brabbles, if you don't like that comment. But into our next team, which will come after a short period of break because I gotta get my host in here. So be right back.
Hello. How's it going? One second. It's messing up, so let me just let me just fix my audio really quick. Yeah. Here we go. Is that better? Okay. Yeah. Yeah. By the way, you're gonna have to share the doc because I have to go. I have to use my PlayStation to go through Discord. Yeah. Just 1 second. Yeah, I left. So basically, what happened at work, right, is our safety manager. She said, "Well, y'all should have prepared for this ice storm, da 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 da. While people's car doors are frozen shut." And so my lead man, he basically said, "Fuck this bitch. Everything's done till Thursday. We're gonna leave early. And if anyone says anything, tell them I said you can." And so I was able to leave. And this is normally time I'd get off work. Yep, it's loading in. I need access. Here. 1 sec. Oop, shit. Wrong email. Okay. Oh god. What? What's happening? DDM channel. Shit. Yes, sir. Yep. are we starting our battle here now, or should we do it after? Okay. Yep, nope. You know what? Everyone heard it and everyone can relate, alright? Yep. Honestly, right now, what I'm thinking is I drafted good and I drafted pretty bad as well. There's a couple things I regret picking. Yeah, and I did switch a couple things around. Such a goat. This is season 3. I didn't bring it for like the first 6 battles, and then brought it for my 7th and 6-0'd. No. Meteor mash attack boost all day, you know. Talking this entire time. That's crazy.
Oh, I'm an idiot. I didn't fucking unmute my mic. So, nothing to do with this at all. Back into it. Hold up. Yeah, that's my fault, guys. I'm an idiot. I went to fucking mute myself and not the other one. Woohoo. But, yeah, so recapping pretty much what I said. He's known for bringing a Metagross and not fucking killing until week 7. And then he's sick. He just swept. So, fun. But, let me just start talking about this team.
By the way.
Yeah. So let's start talking about the team here. Right away, fuck. Why would you draft Slowking and Toxapex?
Slowking and Toxapex?
Yes.
So I have options.
You know what? Fair, but...
So there's a lot of teams like your team that I'm going against later today, which is Chen Pao. I'm gonna spoil some things. Chen Pao completely destroys Slowking.
No shit.
So...
Yeah, that'll be a fun game, honestly. Cannot wait for that one.
But I also brought in Dee because a lot of your team is pretty fast.
Yep. What number on?
Just for the speedy teams.
Yeah, so Sky, right now we're on pick number 6, or Lytherin. We're not even close to you, so... Pretty sure I hear the other guy double. Yeah, the other guy would be double, because I don't know if it's picking up through my mic. I'm not good with fucking Streamlabs. If anyone knows what the fuck I can do, help me out. Because everyone's saying this shit's scuffed. I don't know what I'm doing.
No, so you know what? It's never a stream without me, or it not being scuffed. You know?
True. Maybe that might be better. I muted my desktop audio, so that might be removing the doubling. Hopefully. Who knows?
Every time I'm in the chat, stuff becomes scuffed.
Of course, man. But it's fine. We're not worried about that. Okay, so let me just hop back into the full screen. Yeah, so I just want to clean up some stuff here before we move on. Very nice snow team. Slowking can set the snow for Kyurem. Ninetales can set the snow for Kyurem. Sorry about you guys having to see that McAfee pop up there, but
Ninetales can set up Aurora Veil. also, so I can
Yes,
bring in
yes,
Kirim and
Aurora
just
Veil.
absolutely wreck with
Yeah.
because Kirim has so many sets. It's so versatile. It can
If
have
not double anymore,
fucking
perfect. Okay, so we don't gotta worry about the background audio from that. But it's fine. I'll figure something out for next stream, whenever the fuck that happens. But I think we got enough to move on to the next team here, which in this case is Bald Diddleman, coach of the Addicted and Evicted. What do you think about the team?
It's kind of scary. Annihilate is really scary. He's got Wheezing Galar to get rid of your abilities. It's bulky. It can pack a punch. It's been used in VGC. I've used it in VGC. It's really powerful. You got Weavile for speed. A Terra Charizard, which I was surprised to see Charizard so far down on the points list there.
Yeah, well, since Charizard's quad weak to rocks, and it's kind of forcing the boot syndrome, so it's a little bit reason why it's out at 7. But a little bit of information here.
Wellspring.
Apologize for that. A little bit of information here on Bald Diddleman. He is known for winning the USUM division last season in Season 2. He's also, once again, competing this season because that's why he's fucking here. But continuing on with your Ogerpon comment?
Ogerpon is always scary. There's 3-4 Ogerpons people drafted, and that means there's 3 to 4 teams with a really powerful mon just to start with.
Yeah. Ogerpon's one of those mons where it is pretty much the same for every form, just kind of coverage-wise with Ivy Cudgel changing types. That is why I'm pretty sure I have Ogerpon as the MVP for every team except for the Cornerstone one because of Dragapult just being there. But besides the point. This team's extremely scary. Some very cool defensive pieces in Necrozma, Gliscor, Weezing Galar, and Goodra.
Electros not being Terra anymore is because the Terra went down, right? In points
yes, it went down since last season. We are down to 7 points now.
Last season it was what, 12?
I think it was it wasn't 12. I think it was 9. Because we had stuff. I know we didn't have fucking Terra Claude Zyrex. I know I had that in 10.
Yep. I was a main core that I wanted to redraft this season was Virizion for the Terra Virizion, but
nope.
Nope, can't do it this season.
The last thing I want to talk about this team though is fucking the last 2 Terra captains that we haven't even spoken of yet. Terra Smeargle, either A is gonna get a Shell Smash up and sweep you, or B just be a defensive fucking threat with Sticky Web and leads. Bastiodon, on the other hand,
Terra Ghost fucking is crazy on it. You can have Terra Blast on Terra Ghost.
Literally, fuck. And then Bastiodon, it's just a classic Iron Defense body press coverage.
Iron Defense turns into probably fighting type for the best coverage there.
Yeah.
Still a bulky type.
Yeah, man. Especially with this team, going into the fighting type isn't a bad thing. You have answers to Fairy and Psychic in the Weezing Galar and your Necrozma. So he's got a very cool team here, man. I cannot wait to see what he does with it.
Yeah.
In fact, I'm pretty sure he just played his week 1 game like 5-10 minutes ago. So who knows?
Oh, jeez.
But I didn't watch it, so I don't know.
Looked at anything
that
yet.
will be on the week 1 stream. That will happen, I guess, next week.
I mean, if schedules align, I will try to be here for most streams.
Hell yeah, man, because Lithrin's a W. But we're moving on here with Dobacito and the Aurora Ninetales. I fucking hate this team.
Oh, yeah.
Now, it's not because I don't like sand. I just don't like sand. So
it gets everywhere.
It gets everywhere. It gets in your pants. But serious though.
So colossal in a sand team.
Yeah, literally.
You got Excro Tyranitar, Enamorous T. That's Mo, which might be of play. You got
Lithrin,
Terra Pessimian.
That's Enam I, not T.
It's the same fucking thing. Anyways.
All right. Continuing. Sand is fucking scary, man. I learned this the hard way when doing mocks for a draft battle. It's very hard to beat sand. Especially when you pair it up with threats like Excadrill and Gengar and Enamorous.
See, I was going to do a sand team this season, but it kind of got me messed up when they took Tyranitar. And I think one of the previous teams took Garchomp fairly early as well.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure Garchomp went either round 1 or round 2 at the end of the loop there, but who knows?
Yeah, I was hoping for at least number like the last seed there, so I can pick 2 right away.
Yeah,
which was probably going to be T-Tar Garchomp, and people would have been scared.
Yep. All right. So just a little bit of experience and on Dobocito here. He played in Season 2. He made playoffs. Did he go far? No, because he played the top seed and kind of just got lost in the sauce there.
I think Dobocito was one of our exits from playoffs last season.
Yes. So
I think
the way this all lined up last season was Dobocito went, I think it was 3-5, -2. My last game would have put me in, but I lost by 1. So that kind of fucked me over, and I went out. And then since I lost, Lithrid also went out with me. So sorry to take you out there.
Even since you lost, I also lost my last game by 1.
Yeah.
So we were. If I won that game, I would have been put in.
No, because I would have had a higher differential. But besides the point. Yeah. So MVP predictions. I have Excadrill and Mamorous. I don't know what you think here. I don't know if you think maybe Passimian's about to pop off. That's what I got.
I think Colossal might come in for weakness policy and switching out of maybe T-Tar on like a water move, like a Hydro Pump. It'll live.
You sure about that though? I don't really think Colossal's live in a fucking Hydro Pump.
Colossal can live a sparkling whatever the hell it's called.
Sparkling Aria. So that's 90.
Yeah.
Yeah, last season was indeed crazy competitive though. It was wild. Yeah, I don't think we really got anything else to talk about here except for where was it? I know I wanted to talk about something here. I can't remember it, so we're just gonna move on. With Mothmouse and the Driving Crocodiles. Fucking love that logo, man.
Driving Crocodiles.
Love that
logo.
logo.
Goes hard.
The logo goes absolutely hard. But looking at the team, what do you think?
One of the scariest teams in the draft. One of, if not the scariest team. I got swept from a Power Trip Corviknight last season, which I don't want to talk about. He's got Arcanine Hisui, which is a really great pick. Zoroark for the plays. A Terra Braviary is also really scary. Terra Steel, Ironhead Braviary.
Yeah.
Think about it.
So, for the context here.
You got Rapid Strike Urshifu, which is one of not the best mons in the game, and Ursaluna Blood Moon for some wall breaks.
Yeah. So, one of the issues I found with this team right away as soon as he finished drafting was that his fighting resistance is Hoopa, Pheasantipity. That's it. Now, are they good fighting resist? Yes. 100%. But
I don't think he's gonna bring Hoopa.
I don't think he'll bring Hoopa much. If he brings Fez, I don't think he's bringing Hoopa.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He has Fez and Hoopa, which to me makes no sense. Why he'd draft Hoopa if he already had Fez?
I think he did it for the psychic type. For being honest,
there was better options that late still. He could. I think he went just after me in the draft, right?
No, Dobocito was, and then
he was. So he went before me. He could have took Dmdl for his Ursaluna Blood.
Yeah, true.
Because his team's not too crazy fast. I have a Trick Room set up too.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, man. Who knows? So Mothmouse has not played any prior seasons here, sadly. MVP predictions, I have Rapid Strike, but Blood Moon comes close second. Je suis sur téléphone, arrête. My bad about that. And you got any opinions on that?
Honestly, I'm surprised Urshifu went that late in the first round. I was keen on trying to take it, right? Just go ahead and take Urshifu. But honestly, I thought about it. It didn't fit well with what I wanted to do this season.
I get that opinion, honestly. But yeah, we don't really got much to talk about with this team here. It's a very, very good team, very balanced team. Cannot wait to see what this guy does. What do you think he's going record-wise?
I want to say he's going to just barely not make it to playoffs.
Ooh,
mainly because of his team.
So you're going, what, 3-5? Or are you going to pull the 4-4?
I want to say 4-4, but with very, very low differential.
Very low differential. I want to pull the fucking 3-5 with a high differential.
I want to say 4-4 low.
I think the games he wins will be 4-0s, 5-0s, and the games he loses will be close 1-0, 2-0s.
Honestly, with the way his team's laid out, I think he's gonna lose a lot of mons before he picks up a win.
I get that, but hey, we can have our opinions. We won't know till Mothmouse comes and fucking cooks us this season. But continuing on.
No, I can't wait to get power trips on a Corviknight or body press.
It's fine, man. We'll bring special ones this time. It's fine. But next up, we got the Cold Palmer team, coached by M2 Carbine. I don't like this team.
No, it don't work. It doesn't work in my eyes.
It doesn't.
I don't think he's gonna do a lot this season unless he makes some really crucial trades.
Yeah, man. So one of the things that I will always talk about, as soon as I see it, I will always talk about it, is bundle fraud. So bundle's only good if it hits its hydro pumps, which is why I do have it in the MVP predictions. But that's only if it hits its hydro pumps. If it misses, that thing will be fucking -8, 0, and 8. All these trust.
Yeah, I mean, low kicks is a great pick because banned low kicks first impression that murders walls.
Yeah, for sure.
All day. But you have to switch it out if it's banded.
Yeah,
and
man.
The problem with that is low kicks is almost always either banded or has some sort of like
silver powder
or something.
Black glasses. That's
yeah.
The only thing that I do like on this team is the combination of Slowking Galar, Roaring Moon, and Skeleturge, really.
It's a good combo, but it's so easily countered because there's you got tank with Skeleturge and Slowking Galar, but
yeah, but here, put it this way. Put it this way. Put it this way. Tinglu.
I mean, yeah, Tinglu.
Tinglu, that's it. Yeah, I want to talk about these Terramons, though. I think he has some of the best Terramons in the league, if you put it that way.
Orthworm, Dodgebun.
The Worm!
I really wanted to take it.
Iron Defense, Body Press, Heavy Slam, that type of stuff. Dogspun is interesting, because he could go...
No weakness, pretty much grass type, right?
Yeah.
Bug and fucking ice, and that's the only thing
and poison.
Bug, ice, and flying.
I was gonna say that's why you
probably. Wait, never mind.
You probably go steel.
Poison.
You probably go steel before
grass.
Probably
steel Dodgebun, immune to fire damage.
Yeah, but this team doesn't really have a big issue with the fire types. That's why it was a little bit confusing seeing Dodgebun. But
yeah. I mean, maybe switch it on from a low kicks, but low kicks is really frail anyways.
And then the last thing I want to talk about is because we understand the Decidueye is a threat. Why the fuck did you draft Pincurchin?
Yeah, especially so early.
Like in my opinion, I think you just swap Lycanroc and Pincurchin. Perfectly fine draft with me. I understand that.
Yeah.
But sorry.
I mean, at least trade Pincurchin.
But sorry, round 8 Pincurchin, you're wild. Especially because there's no Cork Drive on this team or Unburden.
Yeah.
Unless you're gonna try and go the whole season just going Electric Sea, Dragon Dance, Roaring Moon. That will not work for long though.
It won't.
Yeah, but I got this team going 3-5 low differential. I think he picks up a couple wins.
Yeah, maybe. I don't think he makes playoffs. It's just hard to pick.
I think he might really if he really makes some fucking changes, but with this team, no. I agree. So, which means now we get to move on to more cool teams in this team from Gilga. Now, you may notice right away Gilga has no Terra Captains. This is because Gilga did not put the Terra Captains in before Grace finished. I gave them 24 hours to put the damn Terra Captains in, but they didn't do it. So what I'm going to do is we're just going to pretend that it's Typhlosion, Golem, and Diplin. That's what we're gonna pretend it is.
Yeah, because we can't Terra Frostmoth, which
No.
I learned the hard way. I really wanted Terra Frostmoth for my ice team, but
Yeah, man, but nope.
we all can have what we want.
Quiver equals ban. Yeah, I do like the top three though. Honestly, Sneasler, Lando, T, and Clefable. They work together pretty well. Also,
Yeah, they do.
with the defensive combo of Clefable, Wash, and Bronzong, it's gonna be pretty fucking cool to see how those two work. Or three. I don't know why I said two. Holy cow. MVP predictions. I got Sneasler going absolutely crazy.
Dire Claw hurts.
Dire Claw hurts. Man, trust we know that.
And with my luck, I'm getting axed Oblivion.
Yeah.
Dire Claw is also it murders half my team.
Yeah, man, but it's all good. Trust, we'll be fine. So one of the things I do want to talk about is, assuming he does go Terra Golem, how many weeks do you think it'll be until we see Terra Electric boom?
Honestly, I call 2 weeks.
See,
I call it the second week he's Terra Electric booming.
See, if it's me, it's fucking 1 week. We know that because Golem's like my boy. But I go like 5, 6. He'll do it when he's out of playoffs.
Yeah,
but
say.
The only bad thing I see about
this
the team
team's good.
is
Rotom, with Rotom Wash.
Yeah. No terrain for Sneasler is weird as fuck. Like,
Yeah,
that's the only...
he can set up screens maybe with Wash, but
Yeah,
he also has Ogre Pong and Bronzong.
Yeah, it'll be a weird one for how he does it. I cannot wait to see this guy play, though. Very, very excited. I got him going 4-4 high differential.
Yeah, I'd say that's a good prediction because it's not a horrible team. I don't think he has anything to get rid of hazards, does he?
Oh shit! No, you're right. Yeah, yes, you're right. Yeah, so never mind. Maybe 3-5 because of hazard stand, but
yeah,
4-4.
The hazards ruins his team too.
We'll play safe. 4-4.
4-4.
Yep. All right. Next up here, we got Long Island Landers, coached by Wyvern. Now this team, 6-2.
Three top picks in this team is crazy. 20, 19, and 19, the first 3 rounds.
And then he took Landers at 17 and Samurott at 16. Yeah. He just went balls out to the wall. I'm going to bring these 6 every fucking week. Too bad, so sad.
Yeah. Palafin, Deoxys, TU, Landers, Rillaboom, Clef is what I would bring.
Yeah.
Because Klefki, Rocks, Light Screen, Reflect. What I'm thinking, he's going to go foul play as well.
Yeah, for sure.
Or maybe he can do Trick and with Fire Orb. Flame Orb.
He could. That'd be
Trick,
pretty cool.
Flame Orb, Klefki goes crazy.
Yeah, for sure. But Wyvern made semifinals last season, losing to, I believe it was Ninja, if I remember properly. I don't remember exactly, but
I think he's making playoffs. 100%. This is like the Kansas City Chiefs team right here.
So Wyvern, very well-known draft league player around the community, hosting his own doubles league now, which I'm a part of. I'm not doing good in that, but besides the point.
Bro can't make a doubles team to save his life.
Yeah, exactly. But he also beat me in UPA finals for Gen 7 doubles, so I want revenge. But I think his MVP is going to either be Palafin or Chiyu.
Either one of those, and then Deoxys speed is just psycho boost.
Yeah, but Dio doesn't get kills, man. It's not. I don't get that 90 special attack ain't enough.
It's a speed finisher. Like, let's say Palafin does a ton of damage. Palafin takes a little bit of damage.
Yeah.
Swaps into Deoxys speed for the cleanup. It's getting a ton of kills. It's probably not gonna die too often.
Yeah. But with all that being said, that's pretty much all we can really say about this team. Only main issue I see, that is grounded poisons a fucking Wooper.
Yeah, no, Wooper's gonna. That's such a cricket tune too.
And he has no removal.
No, hazard removal is gonna hurt.
100%.
Poison spikes ruins his
Poison.
team almost.
So we're gonna give you a little tutorial right now. It's not poison spikes, it's toxic spikes. Anywho, next
Same
team.
fucking thing.
Next team, we got the Texas Go-Goats, coached by Audette Aaron. Has not played in this season, but I have played with Audette in multiple different leagues before. UDL season 1, I beat him. Hee hee. And I believe it was CTHBL season 2? No, season 3, the last one. I played him. Pretty sure I beat him as well. But cool team, honestly. Like Tara Wu-Chen
Really cool team.
is a threat.
Wu-Chen is, and Tara Wu-Chen, it was picked up 4th round before. I think it's the first Terra captain to be picked.
Yeah, I think it was. But the one bad thing about this team, I will say it for every fucking team, there's no grounded poison.
Mm-hmm. You're taking those thunderbolts to the face.
Pretty much if you don't bring Ursaluna.
And you don't have really much resistance to fairy type.
Besides Heat Train? Not at all.
Heat Train is the only resistance you have, and it goes down to Earthquake.
Yeah. But personally,
In Earthquake, any fighting move it has some bulk, but it's going down to a close combat.
yeah, this will be the season though. Will we see Fraud Rye or will we see Good Rye?
You never know.
You never know, man. But Terra Toadscroll, very interesting. Cannot wait to see what he does with that, honestly.
A fast spore user though.
But
if you don't use
but
it
it's
doesn't
not
play it
fast.
right.
But it's not fast with Spore. It's slow with
Oh
Spore.
yeah, it's minus priority.
It's
Yeah,
minus
that's right.
6 priority.
Mycelium Might.
Yeah, man.
Yeah. I keep forgetting about Mycelium Might because my VGC team is no abilities.
I know. But yeah, MVP prediction. I have Darkrai or Saluna. It could very possibly be Darkrai and Salamence.
Mm-hmm.
But
I see Galvantula is getting brought every season, every game, because of Sticky Web.
yeah, but I didn't play it. See, like mine, I just fucking bring Deep Frog Scizor and sweep them. But moving on, we got Ninja Killing Cash. Man, I love the logo. Wish Cash in the logo.
Killing Cash. I took the Wish Cash.
I know you did, but it's fine, man. Because you got Terra Clawitzer instead, which is absolutely goated.
No, I'll be winning with that Terra Wish Cash against the Clawitzer.
I'm seeing a men's sweep happen at least 1 week from Bart. 100%, I agree with that from the last team.
I'm gonna spoil it. He will know if once I go against him, I'm bringing in the Wish Cash. It has to be done. I'm gonna figure some sort of set out that's gonna fucking be great.
Trust me, we're gonna cook. Okay. Continuing though, he played last season. He was a finalist. The most important thing that he did though in this whole league's history was cooking me with a fucking giraffe. But besides the point.
He cooked us both with it. He cooked us both with the giraffe.
So I see very cool core here. The issue with this team, no dragon type. I have never seen that before in my whole draft history.
Dragon types, yes. You don't really need them. I mean, they're good, yeah, but
I know,
you don't
man.
need them to make a great team.
I know, man. And this is one fucking good team. He's got a wonderful stall option in Alomomola, Tornadus Therian, Muck, and Rodent Heat, and even Sylveon, which I barely even fucking noticed.
Pixelate, Pixel Plate. That's all I have to say.
Yeah, pretty much. I also see the potential in a Trick Room variant of Sinistra Conkeldurr coming at some point, and just dealing some damage with Avalugg. Don't sound fun. I have the MVP prediction as Iron Treads / Tornadus Therian.
Yeah,
could go both
I'd
ways.
say that's a good MVP choice.
They're the main offensive threats on this team, besides Sinistra for going that way or Porygon. I could see Lycanroc pop off.
I mean, if you don't have a Fairy Resist, Sylveon's gonna go through your team.
Pretty much. Which I have. Thank you, Scizor and Clodsire. But
thank you, Metagross.
Thank you, Metagross. All that stuff. Yeah, not much to talk about here.
Mystical Fire, or is that a Espeon?
Nope, that's Sylveon. You're right. But
okay.
It also has Shadow Ball. So even if.
I mean, I'm eating that for breakfast, and I'm gonna hit you back with a Green Smash.
Not much to really talk about this team. It's a very well balanced team. love me some Terra Clawitzer with Water Pulse Mega Launcher.
Or Terra Dark.
Yeah,
Dark Pulse.
or Terra Dragon Pulse.
Yeah, I mean, Terra Dragon Pulse might be a play and a half.
Yeah, man. It'll be a good one to watch, though. Next up, because I want to move on, because I've got shit to do at 6 o'clock, and it's already 4:55.
And we have a battle to do.
And we also got to play, so we're going to speed it up from a little bit here. The Moggen Miniors from Sky, 0 experience. Very fucking cool team, though, man. I love myself some Terra Weirdeer and Conda.
And that logo is crazy.
Oh, man.
I want to say it now.
Logo's crazy, especially with the Tinkaton hammer breaking the shell. And you can literally see Minior's eye in one of the rocks. That's what I fucking love about this logo.
Yep.
Now, I've got the prediction for MVP at Greninja Ogerpon. Not many other options.
Yeah, Noivern might pick up a kill here and there.
He could.
You have Skarmory for setup. You got Regieleki for a good, pivot. You got Slitherwing for a good pivot. Terra Sandaconda's pretty good.
He could
Terra
get
Weirdeer.
Sandaconda in the MVP if he plays it right with Terra in Coil, but who knows? Yeah, Sky's here watching us shit talk his team. Can we shit talk him a little bit, please?
Yeah, your team sucks and you should feel bad. You have one defogging Mon and it gets murdered to any sort of Thunderbolt or Fire move.
That's for real. But the one thing I do want to talk about,
Ice kills it too.
double water. Tentacruel
Greninja and Tentacruel.
Now the good thing about this is they share 0 weaknesses except for electric, which yes, your team's a little bit weak too, but Sandaconda, trust me.
He didn't bring I'm sad he didn't bring Pelipper.
Yeah.
Water team set up right there.
Yeah, man. They were all taken. Oh, Terra Weirdeer. Yeah, we gotta talk about Terra Weirdeer. I'm sorry, we gotta cut that off right there. Terra Weirdeer, man. Psy Shield Bash for the win. That's all. That's all. Intimidate, cool. Next team. We got the last pick in the Paldex draft here, running the Twin City Torterras, coached by Tylord.
Tylord. I don't think I've seen this name before.
No, man, he's a new coach. He's a new coach. You know, I guess he's just a little bit worse than me because I'm the original. But we're gonna be nice.
But he's the Lord.
He's the Lord, though.
He's the Lord.
I'm the guy.
Yeah.
So, very cool and standard team we see from him. Garchomp, Goldengo normally do get paired together at that wheel pick a lot.
It really does. I mean, you see that all the time, but again, it's Goldengo. It looks scary on paper. That's all I have to say.
Yeah,
it's only scary on paper.
The only thing I do want to say is Bart once again coming in with the clutch. No terrain on this team with the Terraseptile. Yeah.
Don't sleep on Terravicable.
That too, yeah. It's slow, but don't let it cook. I do also love that Desman took Komala before Zapdos Galar.
Yeah, Zapdos. None of the really Galar birds got picked, really.
Well, no, we didn't even see. I think we saw Articuno, honestly. I remember properly. I'm thinking of a different battle.
I think Articuno Galar, but it got picked really late.
Yeah.
Because I was gonna pick it if it didn't. I was gonna pick it if it didn't get picked, and drop a Terra Captain.
Yeah. I mean, while Sceptile can go White Herb Leaf Storm, it's just not a good way to activate it, honestly.
No.
But MVP predictions, I have Goldengo, Garchomp, or Iron Moth. I have all 3 of them there, just because they can do so many things.
It is a very, very versatile team
with
Iron Moth in there for a backup to Goldengo.
It got to a point where I almost put Zapdos Galar. I'm sorry for cutting you off there, man. There's so many good Mon in this team that could fucking get kills. Like Manaphy's also there that we're missing.
Fortress is a pick every. He's gonna bring it every game. If he doesn't, he gets screwed over by hazards.
True.
So you already know he's bringing Fortress, and that's a recipe for disaster. When you know for a fact people are gonna bring these Mons every week.
Or he brings Komala.
Does Kamala get rapid spin?
It does, man. I love Kamala. It cooked me in a
does.
draft game
I didn't-
like 2 months ago. I know this shit.
I completely didn't know Kamala got spin,
Yeah,
rapid
man.
spin.
It comes in as that normal type of spin. But yeah, that is it for the Paldex division. Who do you think is going to be the champion?
Honestly, this is a very difficult choice. I think I can make it pretty decently far. It's gonna be a tough one if I want to be champion. But there's some crazy scary teams like a guaranteed playoff team in Long Island Landers. It's a guaranteed playoff team.
Yeah, for sure.
A good player with that good of Mons is very scary.
Yeah. So before we move on there, I gotta take a little pause here just to run up, do something real quickly. You can entertain the chat while I'm gone because I'm not gonna keep you muted. Talk about some stuff with the NatDex division. I know you don't associate so much with it. If you want to talk about Paldex, go right for it. But I will be back in like maybe 15 seconds, 25. So you got the time.
All right, so now that Ty is gone, I can get into the nitty gritty of things really quick. His team's good on paper. I don't know what he said. All he said about his team, he probably hyped it up like crazy. His team's okay. He drafted all right. I think during the beginning of it. Here, let me go to his team quick. No City Derma. Where is he? There you go. He's got Chen Pao. Chen Pao I had last season. It didn't do a whole lot. It really I could have worked it in a little better, but it really didn't do a whole lot that season. There's a lot of stuff that gets rid of it. Raging Bull and Prismarina he both brought last season. They're returning players. Nothing new we've seen there. He brings Raging Bolt and Primarina every chance he gets. Same with Clodsire. Every chance he gets, he picks those 3 Mons. It's nothing new. He's going to bring the same sets. Cinderace is new. I have not seen him use Cinderace, but I think Banned Pyroball, it being quick, it could do a decent amount of damage, but you're getting walled. It's getting killed really easily. It's a glass cannon. Thwacky, maybe if he brings grassy seed Cinderace, that's the only thing I can think of. Avalugg Hisui was a weird pick for me. I know Avalugg's really bulky. He might be able to bring the Steel Avalugg. It could work, but its special defense is very lacking. Bring a special mon on Avalugg all day. Iron Leaves, I don't know too much about. I know Virizion like the back of my hand. I don't know how Iron Leaves works.
Yo, why the fuck are we talking about my team? You shit talking me there?
Yes, I was the entire time.
Of course. All right, but it's time, man. We move on with our Season 3 Gable Division with our first pick being the Pit Meadows Credilli. Now, I only got about 50 minutes here, and I still got to eat supper. So we're going to speed this one up a lot. He was our Season 1 Paldex champ. He's played in Season 1, 2, and 3. And he's got a very fucking cool team here. So
nothing else I have to say about that.
Nothing else I have to say. I'm the NatDex guy here, so I will be taking this mostly and yapping. So, Terra Chiyu, as we did run High Tier Terra, is absolutely broken in this fucking format. If Ren could use it, he would probably piss his pants. But Tusk, Rapid Spin, very cool. Rotom Wash and Scizor also have Defog because NatDex. Ditto things. Not much more to say, really. I do like the Terra Zelf on this team. I have the prediction for MVP, though, going to Terra Chiyu or Great Tusk. That's what I've got.
Great Tusk is always an MVP Pokemon. I feel like it does so much damage. Headlong Rush. Great ground type move.
By the way, Murr, we hate you. Don't say my team's mid. Continue.
Yeah, no, your team is mid. You bring the same 4 Mons every season.
What do you mean? What do you mean? I don't. I don't do that. I have
same
only
4 Mons. Same 2
look,
sets. Okay,
dude.
I don't want to
I only the only returning Mon on this team from Dmdl season 1 or 2 is hold up.
I swear I see you bring Primarina almost every season. It was either Clodsire or Belly Bolt that gave the most issues last season. Fucking who was it? That was the other one.
Okay, we're gonna move on. I will talk to you about this later because I didn't use Primarina, Belly Bolt, or Clodsire last season in this league. So.
Yes, you did. Oh wait, no, that was a different person. My bad.
So
that was a different league.
Next up, we got Dreamy Soup, coach of the Des Moines Dreamers. Yes, I made the logo. I know, right? Self-glaze. But he played in season 2 and 3, season 2 Pal Decks, season 3 Net Decks. He has not made playoffs yet, and he's a very fucking cool team here using the legal Shan Pal. Maybe it'll be bad. Who knows?
Iron Hands for bulk with Chen Pao.
Hand time. Yeah. Literally, Iron Hands with Terra. If I had Iron Hands with Terra last season, I would not have dropped it. But sadly, I'm not cool, so I had to drop it. But once again, man, I'm going to start talking about Petrarant because I fucking love this thing. Choice Bandit Poltergeist, you could do it week 1 with Terra Ghost. I'm going to let you do it. Yeah. But a lot of type...
Mo as a Terramon is weird to me.
Yeah, I get that. I like it, but you could just go Terra Ice and you have that Bolt Beam coverage, man. Especially since you're fucking so good.
Ice has so much weakness. Nice. Grass has so much weaknesses, and pair that with electric, it's okay.
Yeah, it's okay. Yeah, I have the MVP as Terra Iron Hands or Shempao. If you think Clefable's gonna fucking clean in here, let me know. But I don't think it will.
No, it won't. I see Petrarant maybe picking a few things up here and there, but Iron Hands and Chen Pao all day.
All right, so move on here. Third pick was Bart and the Violent Impulses. We have our first terrain team fully of the season, as we have electric terrain. What do you think about it?
Electric terrain, Tapu Koko. We have Garchomp Mega, Iron Valiant, Garchomp Mega. The very, very basic Terra picks. He didn't really get creative with it as much as I would hoped, but it works so well with his team. Yeah, man. And I know Bart's been in the chat, yelling at that shit. He did suggest a very cool idea of him hopping into a call. Sadly, I'm not in the mood to set up a call in switching calls because I want to just get this done with and play my game. But yeah, I love the Terra Captain personally. I think Iron Crown's gonna absolutely demolish the whole league with Terra. Yeah, Iron Crown Terra, it's so crazy of a moment.
And if not, Iron Valiant's always there. It could definitely get some kills, especially since it doesn't have to be so lenient into running booster energy. It can just go that choice spec set with booster speed and just have some fun.
Yeah, just choice specs, booster speed.
Yeah. Coco could get some kills. I personally have used Coco twice, and it's not done that good, but that could just be me.
It's an overrated mon.
Yeah.
Terrain setup, yes. Damage output, not so much.
Now, the only really bad thing about this team is that your poison type is weak to electric, and your electric terrain team, so that'll be fun to see.
Instant KO from
pretty much, unless you're Wakan.
Someone could just bring Thunderfang or or Thunder Punch, and it's gone.
Pretty much. All right, next up we got the Flamigo Friends with the best logo in the whole league.
Honestly, best logo in both leagues. Let's be honest here.
Now, when drafting, and you drafted the first 5 months, I had to double check the doc to make sure we weren't drafting for Ultra Sun Ultra Moon.
Yeah.
Literally. And then you said Terra Tornadus, and I remembered that, and I said, oh shit, it's fucking Terra, and I had to click that box again. But
Terra Tornadus Therian. Okay, it's really good. Terra Obstagoon is what I'm looking at.
That will be fun to watch. That Guts Facade Obstagoon, man.
Guts Terra Normal Facade.
Yeah, man. And then we got Arcanine, man. Just chilling out there. Love Arcanine.
Just Arcanine,
but
Rotom.
It's chilling out.
I will have to go. My brother is calling me. I'll have to take this. So
that's all good, man. I will finish this out. Don't worry. See ya. I think he left. I have no clue. But closing it out here, the only bad thing about this team, Ghost resisting is an issue. Yeah, I know you have Obstagoon and Audino. Do you bring Audino much? No. Do you bring Obstagoon? A lot? Yes. But that thing's just going to probably go into like Terra Ghost or Terra Psychic or something like that to resist the fighting type moves that it's quad weak to. So that's a little bit of an issue. But next up, we got Oh No, I Lost Again, Max. Another Sand team where no previous season have been played in the league. Very cool team. I like the Terra Excadrill a lot here. I personally think that Excadrill is going to be one of the MVP leaders of the whole league, alongside maybe Blaziken. Blaziken is speed boost legal, so we'll have to see how that goes. I like the combination here of Tangrowth, Screamtail, and Keldeo. Keldeo there as a special breaker. Man. Scizor Mega, also one of my favorite Megas. Tyranitar can go both ways. It can go defensive or it can go offensive Dragon Dance. Who knows what he wants to do. The one thing I do want to talk about, though, is Terra Fertigiraf. As you guys all know, it swept me in the second season from Ninja. And I want to see what he does with it. And I hope that he can cook with it. Next up, Murr. Murr, I'm going to spend a little bit on your team, man. Because I'm served. But you played in Season 1, finished the season, and then you played in Season 3 because you didn't like Season 2 because of the Season 1 shenanigans, that event. But we don't talk about Season 1 much. This team is absolutely broken. Terrazarud at 16, I should have uppriced that. Cinderace, Quaquaval. The man's got a pseudo-rain team. If he brings rain, though, he ain't bringing Cinderace. Terra Archaludon's going to be fun to watch. Electro Shot being manual. It's going to be cool. Sandy Shocks with Terra is the one I'm looking out for here. Omega Lull team. Z team. I mean, if we were making a tier list, this would be Z. Like, it'd be at the bottom of the tier list, no matter what, because it's Murr. But he actually didn't draft that bad this time. I know the Boomer took the Gen 8 and the Gen 9 Mons and fucking cooked with it. MVP, I have Terrazarud and Terra Archaludon. They're just going to dominate everything. Next up, though, JPig. What happened with your team? M2, I was complimenting the shit out of your team. I said it was really good. Don't remember exactly, but yeah, it's going to be fun. JPig. Dragapult Terapagos comes back again with Tinglu. Terra Heatran and Zapdos are going to be fun to watch. Same with Ogerpon. Hence why I have Terra Gyapdos and Terra Ogerpon as MVP predictions. Alongside Dragapult. I wasn't able to see the notes really. It made my team around Shedtail, Orthworm, Lamau. Yeah, that sucks, but we're speeding up now because I got shit to do tonight in 40 minutes. So we got this. Only issue with this team that I noticed right off the bat, removal is Terapagos, and you don't want to be locked into running Rapid Spell on that thing every week because this thing has so many other options. Well, Dan, that was fast. Yeah, Murr, it was fast. I don't want to talk about your team much because you suck. Granted, Poison, Quillfish, Toxic Spikes could be a little bit of an issue if he doesn't bring Quillfish, but I think he got this. I think JPig's going to have a pretty good season. Glad you focus on me being a boomer more than my team. Yeah, no, I talked about Zarud, man. But continuing, we got Mark. Mark, another rain team. It's like you guys just are synergized, you and Murr. Also played in Season 1 and 3. My MVP predictions for this team are Sneasler and Terrascuda. Rillaboom, Sneasler, Unburdened Shenanigans, Pelipper, Rain, Barraskewda with Swampert. The best part about this whole team, though, is 100% going to be Squawkabilly. We love Squawkabilly here on the 10th Guy channel. If you hate Squawkabilly, you could hit off the stream right now. The only issue with this team that I don't like is Landorus Therian. I know you need a ground type, but you have Swampert. I say you just get rid of Landorus, you pick up some better options for Rain, and yeah. I also like how you have Sticky Webs with Ribombee and Terra Jolteon and Cresselia, as they're very good offensive sweepers with Calm Mind and Terra. Next, we got the Stall team that I don't want to spend much time on because it's Stall. MVP, it's going to either be Terra Stellastila or Terra Arboliva. He played in Seasons 2 and 3, has yet to make the playoffs, but he really could this season with the Stall. Now, Slowking Galar, Alomomola, Gliscor, Cyclizar. Yeah, I want to vomit already. Celesteela, more vomit just spilled out of my mouth. Reuniclus Garganical Skeletor Mienshao Arboliva. The fact that you guys let him get this team, ridiculous. But, well, not my issue to deal with. So, that's what I got. Wish passing is absolutely crazy. He's got just the one wish passer, actually. I thought it was more. But he's got Regenerator 1, Regenerator 2, Regenerator 3, Regenerator 4, 5 Regenerators. 1 Seed Sower, 1 Unaware, 1 Purifying Salt, 1... Oh, no, Reuniclus Regenerate. I don't know if I counted that, but 6. We'll go 5 or 6. Celesteela, Roost, defensive stuff. Cyclizar, U-Turn Regenerator. Gliscor, Toxic Heal. Alomomola. Most of his team has fucking recovery abilities in itself. I don't like this team. Too much bulk. Too much everything. Ah, fuck. Apologize for that. Next up, we have HTZ Attila, and I know he's actually in stream, so I am going to take a little bit of time here. Terramew is broken. He drafted it because he didn't want to deal with it himself. This, in his opinion, is the worst team of the regular season, or just in the season. Could it? Yes, because Regigigas does suck, but that's fine. I have belief in him. I know he's a good draft player. He could do this. Terra Arcanine is very, very good as well. Terra Normal E-Speed with Choice Band. The MVP prediction for this season, I have Terramew and Gyarados. Gyarados Mega Dragon Dance Sweep. It's pretty fucking good. He has webs with Vikavolt. Regigigas is not sucks. Too bad. It is. Oh, but I get rushed. Bart, I didn't try to rush you, man. I'm just, like, really fucking hungry and I can't think right now. So I can't think of who's in chat and who's not. It sucks. I know. I apologize. But, actually, wait. Is Bart right here? No. Hold up. How far back is Bart? No, he's pretty far back. Never mind. Sorry. Bart, if you want me to go in depth on your team, I will hop in a call with you tomorrow and we can talk about it. Goodra, very, very good. Love how it's a defensive piece on this team alongside Garbodor and Togekiss. Cannot wait to see how that is. Garbodor being a grounded poison does suck, but who knows. I think you're also going to get a couple sweeps with Poltegeist sweep happening. Like, I think 1 or twice, maybe. Who knows. Next up, we got Poker. Poker isn't in stream, and his team's very, very good, so we're going to keep it quick. By the way, in addition, this guy got sniped about 16 times. I know it because he left picks with me. So yeah, he is yet to make playoffs officially because in Season 2 he made playoffs because everyone in the USCF division made playoffs. My MVP predictions are Latios Mega and Tabulele. As Latios is going to fuck some shit up. Urshifu is going to fuck some shit up. Terra Bolt is going to fuck some shit up. Lele is also going to do the same thing. The only issue with this team is Poker. We're going to have to talk about this. That Pidgeot is going to have to get unterred. 3 max. I don't know if I specialize that. This is my fault for doing that. So right away, Pidgeot gone. Smeargle, nice sticky web setter. Archeops is pretty fucking cool. Typhlosion, Scarf Eruption, Hoopa, cool. Only issue is crap, too far. Triple Psychic type. Right? 1, 2, 3 Psychic types. Double Darks. Double, I guess, yeah. That's really all I got, man. Next up here we got, oh my god, I forgot to put the fucking logo in. Forza, though. He took round 1 Florges. I think he made a grace change or something like that, but there's Florges there, so we're going to go with that. He has not played previous season. I think he's going to have Terra Weavile and Gouging Fire in the top. Mur, nice logo. Ah, fuck you, Mur. It's a nice logo, I know, but it's shitting on me, so I gotta say it. Terra Hydrapple is also gonna have some fun, I can call it. Same in Glamora. But, yeah, the top 9, I guess, are good. 3, 6, 7, 8. Top 8 are good. Miltank is meh. Haunter Tentacle, not gonna become this any seasons, any games. But yeah. I like the Fairy Steel Dragon in Florges Metagross Hydrapple and / Gouging Fire. I like the Firewater Grass Core and Hydrapple Gouging Fire Swampert. I like the Dragon Dance potential. I like the offensive potential on this team. It's pretty fucking good. Okay, we're almost done. The Vegas Golden Go Knights. Because, of course, Oakord had to be a hockey fan, which I love, by the way. Canada on top. Zamazenta Crown, Iron Bundle, Ogrepon, Hearthflame, Terra Mandibuzz, Clodsire, Sylveon, Goodra, Electabuzz, Electros, Houndstone, and Indeedee. Terra Indeedee with threats like this is going to be a lot. But I feel like the biggest threat on this team is Zamazenta. / Iron Bundle if they hit Hydro Pumps. But still. I really like this team. He has good defensive pieces in Clodsire, Sylveon, Goodra, and Electros. Good offensive pieces in Zama, Bundle, and Hearthflame. And even if he's got a good Ghost type fucking Houndstone. So, issue, Ghost Resist is... Their Ghost Immunity, Indeedee, Resist, Mandibuzz. Mandibuzz will be tearing out of that type a lot. And this team's pretty weak to Fairy. Zamazenta's neutral, Bundle, neutral, Ogrepon. Yeah, he's pretty weak to Fairy. His resistances are Clodsire. That's it. And maybe Terra Mandibuzz if he goes into like Steel. Next up, JMG. My MVP prediction for this team are Terra Victini and Aegislash. I got no previous season experience from him, so I can't even go off that. Shaman Sky, number 1 pick. I cannot wait to see what it does. Air Slash, Flinch, bullshit. He has a really, really cool top 5 in Shaman, Victini, Aegislash, Ogrepon, and Lopunny. I like the Terra Flygon and the Terra Armaldo. Clamperl's kind of doing nothing here. Drapion, Loki fits this team perfectly. Love that he drafted it. Floette as the Fairy kind of sucks because it's not as bulky as you may wish. But, you know what? He's going to work with it. I trust him a lot. Second last team now is the Wiltshire War Turtles. With no previous seasons coming in as a new coach. He has Terra Rapid Thing, which is definitely going to be one of the MVP leaders on the top 20. I think it might be top 15 list. He'll be there. Spectre, also pretty good, honestly. Ghost type, can do some funny things with Grimnay. Latios, Weakness Policy Sweep, same with Enamorous Therian. Tread's Rapid Spin is pretty damn cool. Same with Bramblegast. Snorlax Curse Sweep on this team is fucking real. It's real, man. I almost put Snorlax as an MVP just because of that. This is the team where you could definitely let that Snorlax set up and it could get out of hand. Because of the pieces like Magmortar, the pieces like Overqwil, the pieces like Manectric. He's going to have some fun. Round 3 Manectric was a steal, 6 points. I don't know. Actually, no, it wouldn't be a steal. It would be a early bargain, but it's all good. And last but not least, we have High as Hell Fluttermanes. Terra predictions, or my bad, MVP prediction, I have Terra Golden Go and Terra Moth. Zygarde, Tapu Fini, incredible. Moltres, Galar, good. Buzzwole with Terra's fucking insane. And then Sinistra and Aggron Mega coming in clutch there for the defensive pieces in the end. I think the team's going to do really well. He just goes Scarf Golden Go, Booster Speed Moth, offensive Buzzwole, defensive Finny, defensive Zygarde, defensive Sinistra, and then the odd game he could go offensive Sinistra, offensive Zygarde, and then defensive Tapu Fini, defensive Moltres, defensive Buzzwole, and defensive Golden Go. And he just kind of cooks. He kind of cooks. But this is the end of our draft review. Despite actually before, this team's pretty fucking weak to Fairy. Zygarde. His resistance is actually, you know what? Aggron, Moth, Golden Go, not that bad actually. I thought it was a lot worse. But flying, he's got Golden Go, Aggron, and normally flying types like a Staraptor would kind of fuck this team up. But yeah, besides all that, that is the end of our draft review. I hope you guys enjoyed. Sorry for the quick ending, as I got stuff to do. So yeah, I will be eating now, and I hope you enjoy this. If anyone that I talked about today wishes for me to go more in depth on their teams, please reach out to me on Discord. I will always be around for stuff like this.